What's up, Moto fans? Michael here at Moto Machines, and today we're going to be going over the entire pyramid plastic lineup for the Triumph Tiger 900. If you're unfamiliar with pyramid plastics, that's quite alright. They're a British brand producing a litany of high quality aftermarket accessories for your motorcycle, and chances are if you have a motorcycle, they've made a product for your bike. But for the Tiger specifically, they have 4 products. There is their most popular item, which is the Extenda Fenda, a rear hugger, wind deflector, as well as an infill panel. Now, this video might be kind of long, so what we're gonna do is break it up into sections. Feel free to skip around. I'll include the timestamps for each product down in the description below. So if one product interests you more than others, feel free to skip to that part. No judgment here. With that being said, let's dive in. First up on the agenda is the Big Mamma Jamma, aka the rear hugger. Now this is the matte black one I have in front of me. There's also a gloss black available. The matte black will run you $260, while the gloss will run $225. And they're gonna work for both the Rally and GT model. Now, these are made in England, hand painted. They're made of fiberglass as well, so they're nice and rigid. And they come with all the installation hardware necessary to install it onto the bike, and you don't have to make any further modifications to your motorcycle. Since the Tiger 900 doesn't come with a rear hugger, this is a fantastic addition and will help keep your shock nice and clean, as well as prolong the life of the shock too. A welcome addition in my mind. It'll change up the look of your bike, as well as to provide some functionality. What's not to love? Next up, we have Pyramid Plastic's most popular item, the Extenda Fenda. The name is very literal. It extends the front fender by 140 millimeters to be exact. What this is going to do is provide added protection for your headers, your radiator, your engine casing from all the muck and grime and debris that the front wheel is going to try to throw at it while you're riding down the road or dirt road. It does a damn good job at it too. For $35, the bang for the buck on this thing is fantastic, and the amount of protection that you get for that price is awesome. It's made of ABS plastic and is available for both Rally and GT models. There's 2 ways to install this thing as well. The first way, which is the easiest way, is using the supplied stick fit pads. These are strong adhesive pads that apply to the recessed portion of this Extenda Fenda, and then you're going to peel that off, and then, not the pad, but the top paper film, peel it off the pad, stick it to it, then peel that other part off, and then stick it to the front fender. It is recommended that you clean the fender prior to doing so that you get a more, so you get a stronger connection, stronger bond basically. That is the easiest way to install this thing. But for those of you who want a more mechanical fit, you can use the supplied rivets. You just have to drill through your front fender and then through here, pop the rivets in, and you're good to go. There's no wait time, there's nothing like that. But the stick fit works fantastic, so don't be afraid to use that method if that's what you want to go with. Next in line, we have the wind deflector. This is a nifty little part. It's made of all aluminum, powder coated black, and has a nice little tiger engraving here at the bottom. The word tiger, not the animal though. The animal would be kind of cheesy if I'm being honest. But it's made of all aluminum, powder coated black, and comes in at $55. What it does basically is sits in front of the tank but behind the ignition in that little area where the triple tree is, and is going to block wind from coming up under the triple tree and buffeting on you in your helmet, thereby providing a smoother and quieter ride. It looks great and is super easy to install and comes with all the necessary hardware to do so, as well as fits both Rally and GT models. Last but not least, we have the Infill Panel. This is a relatively simple product, but is pretty useful. The first thing it's going to do is kind of clean up the tail section of the bike and fill in the gap between the passenger peg and the swing arm. And the second thing it's going to do is kind of provide a barrier if you decide not to get the rear hugger for your boot. The stock Tiger doesn't have a rear hugger on it, and so if you're taking the thing off-roading or just going riding in the wet, the water or muck or anything else is going to get tossed up onto your boot, and this is going to stop that by acting as a barrier. It mounts up behind the passenger peg. You just use the 2 OEM passenger peg bolts and you'll be good to go. This has been an overview of the Pyramid Plastic lineup for the Triumph Tiger 900. Hopefully you found some of this information to be pertinent, and if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out. You can give us a shout at 703-372-7241 or shoot us an email at info@motomachines.com. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest Moto Machines madness. If you're still here with us, enjoy some B-roll. Ride safe.